My name is Joel Reyes, Developer Evangelist for Microsoft Public Sector. And with me here today is Philip Peterson from Unbound Medicine. How are you? First of all, congratulations for being one of the top 3 winners of the Microsoft Windows Phone Federal Contest. So tell me more about Unbound Medicine and, and yourself.
Well, thanks a lot, Joel. Unbound Medicine was started 10 years ago with the goal of answering healthcare professionals, doctors and nurses, questions with the right information at the right place at the right time. That answer, more and more these days, means that you need to have a solution that can deliver that information, that up-to-date, current information to a mobile device.
So about mobility, I know you have a long history in mobile technology, but obviously you're now moving into Windows Phone. Could you tell me a little bit about that and what made you guys make the decision to develop this Relief Central application? What was the motivation behind it?
Absolutely. Relief Central came about after about 5 years ago or so, when the tsunami hit over the holiday period, and all of our employees were immediately concerned, and as many people were, and we said, what can we do? What can we do to help this? And a lot of ideas went around, but we realized, well, people going out to help in these situations, relief workers, they're mobile, and they're leaving in an instant. And so we decided then that we were going to develop a platform, a product around supplying relief workers with the information that would be helpful for them in the field. Starting 5 years ago, we looked for quality data sources that might be useful to people going to any kind of emergency around the world.
One interesting fact that I found is that during the tsunami, doctors and nurses were calling you guys and say, hey, can you help us? What can you do for us?
We got calls from people saying, I'm going to try to help. Can you help me get this particular information on our phone? So we had real customers calling us, telling us that they were going out there, and whenever possible, we would try to help them as much as we could.
So a couple more questions. One is, what's in the future for Relief Central? And 2, maybe tell me a little bit about other projects that are in the works that are targeting Windows Phone technology.
We have some great ideas about making it more interactive in terms of allowing the users of relief information to track things they might need for their trip. I'm excited to see where Microsoft's going to go with this platform. If you see some of the things like the panorama, and you can clearly understand that the people that designed the Metro look and feel got that it doesn't matter that you're on a mobile device. You're looking at a window on this information, and for us it's very important that professionals who are maybe in an emergency situation be able to get to the information quickly, and shouldn't be limited by the amount of screen real estate that they have. And so that it's really exciting to work on as a platform.
With me is Zachary Schenkel. Zachary, this application is absolutely outstanding. Not only is it useful, but it's beautiful. I really like the way you guys were able to leverage our technology to put this together. So tell me more about the application, your experience with it, the features you were able to leverage, and so on.
Sure. When we first start off on a new platform that we've never played around with before, we ask ourselves what kinds of proofs of concept do we have to figure out. One of them, for example, is an endlessly scrolling list. This is a list that can hold thousands of entries, and Windows Phone came through and they provided us with a very good mechanism for implementing that.
Alphabetic indexing UI?
That's right, yeah.
What about Metro?
Metro was actually a very new style for us. I was working on Android before this, and Android was it's just kind of a flat, like very list oriented, like a text item list oriented. But then Metro came along and introduced this just this new way of displaying a list where each item can be a picture, a text item, a box with any of the above in there. So that was just something that was very exciting to play around with, and again, Microsoft came through with the tools necessary for us to implement them.
Beyond the UI aspect, the full integration of the development environment into Visual Studio. How was that for you? How much did you have to learn?
You know, I was coming from Java. That was so C# was, you know, very similar to Java. Visual Studio has been really the best debugging experience I've ever worked with. Like, you know, there's something wrong in your code, it'll tell you exactly where it is. That's where the error is.
Yeah, the integration between the development and the actual testing of the app with the emulator, they did an excellent job with tying those two things together. I really want to get your perspective as a developer about the impact the application has in the real world out there.
I think we've you know, created an app that can really let doctors and nurses find the information they want quickly. Like you know, the Windows Phone commercials where they want you to get like the message behind these commercials. They want you to get into your phone, find the information you want, and then get out quickly. That was basically you know, what we had in mind when we were developing these apps for doctors and nurses.
Zachary, thank you very much. Again, congratulations on being one of the top winners for this contest, and thanks for the good work. With me now is Mark Bauer. Hello.
How you doing?
He's the UI and graphic designer for the application. I want to get some impressions from you about the embracing of the UI design pattern that we offer through Metro, and this notion of branding that you were concerned or interested in preserving.
Well, Metro provides an awesome starting point for a designer. You know, between the typography, the pictographic icons, and flat coloring, kind of, and the way that interacts with the use of photography, it's a great starting point for designers. The challenge is to how do we incorporate our branding, our style, and kind of the Unbound Medicine look and feel? How do we make that mesh with the Metro design language? And there's really really no secret to it. I guess it was just a lot of mock-ups, a lot of back and forth, trial and error, basically. We just wanted to strike that balance between the Metro look and feel and a lot of our pre-existing images, colors, etc.
From what I understand, this learning experience is something you'll be able to transfer over to new development that is currently in the works. So this upfront work that you did for Relief Central is going to pay off for all the other subsequent applications that are being built, correct?
Yep, absolutely. We've got a lot in the works for Windows Phone, and a similar look and feel, a similar UI is going to be carried out through our other product, especially things like the panorama on our home screen, and just other ways to try to help medical professionals find the information they need very quickly.
Very quickly. Well, thank you very much. What I would like to do now is take a look at a demo.
Hi, I'm Brian Carey, Director of Marketing here at Unbound Medicine. I'm going to give you a quick demo of Relief Central. Relief Central contains 5 valuable resources to help any relief worker, doctor, and nurse in the field. It contains the CIA World Factbook, the CDC's Yellow Book, the USAID Field Operations Guide, Relief News, and MEDLINE journals. To access specific reference, just tap its tile. Let's take a look at the World Factbook and go into Country Listing and then Afghanistan. Here you can scroll through the information to find anything that you need, or hit the valuable drop-down menu to jump to a specific section. The World Factbook contains many images, such as maps and flags, so you can see where you're going or where you are. Now we can go back to the entry, and now it contains valuable crosslinks. So you hit the crosslinks icon, which is the double arrow in the bottom of the screen. This allows you to jump to other entries in the other resources contained within Relief Central. Here, we can go to diphtheria from the CDC's Yellow Book. This allows you to quickly navigate from resource to resource. Once again, it follows the same navigational elements found in the World Factbook. You can scroll through or use the valuable drop-down menu to jump to a specific section. Let's tap the home icon to get back to see all of the resources. We'll go into Relief News, and what this does is it allows you to access RSS feeds to see the latest news we access information and news from very reputable sources such as FEMA, the Red Cross, the CDC, Relief Web, and the United Nations. Now let's take a look at MEDLINE journals. MEDLINE journals gives you access to abstracts and citations to disaster-related and medical journals. As you can see from the list, there's many resources that are preloaded onto your device, and you also have the ability to add over 250 other medical journals. That completes our demo of Relief Central from Unbound Medicine.